Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video. I don't know what I was just trying to do there. Yeah, it's something. I try to make it different, try to make it exciting, especially in the intro. It's, there we go. Yeah. But anyways, before I get too goofy here, I guess we're going to be talking about my next Paul McCartney vinyl box set. So I kind of have shown all of my Paul McCartney vinyl collection that I've been going through past few episodes here and there. I've been sprinkling in just my Paul McCartney vinyl collection, and the last one I did the Pure McCartney vinyl box set, and today we're going to do another Paul McCartney vinyl box set, but this will be in the What's in the Box series, so because they are box sets. So before we do get started with that, I do want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got my next What's in the Box or What's on the Rack or whatever else coming out. So, and also, if you do like the video, please give it a like. It really does help out the channel, and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But let's get on with this next episode of What's in the Box.
Put the gun down. I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
You took the box!
What's in the box?
Let's see what's in the box! Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Brad Pitt, you must not watch enough Wheel of Fish, because you can't go on Wheel of Fish because Morgan Freeman won't tell you what's in the box. And you go on to Wheel of Fish, they also aren't going to tell you what's in the box. There's nothing in the box. Well, they will tell you there's nothing in the box, but there is something in this box. And this is the McCartney 1, 2, 3 box. Kind of I almost want to say controversial box, because people were up in arms when this came out on why they would even release it. And I forgot to grab something, and I'm going to grab it soon. As a matter of fact, right now. Hold on. So McCartney 3, it is a trilogy. There was a McCartney 2, and a McCartney 3. So, of course, those single albums came out. Great, we all own them, yes. But that is making them a trilogy. And, box sets of trilogies have always been very welcome and very there with home video. Of course, we got Star Wars. I mean, what would Star Wars be without its trilogies? But yeah, there is a VHS box set of Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. There's another one, both VHS. Yes, I've still got these. Widescreen. I'm not going standard screen. What are you talking about? There we go. I'm showing my Star Wars geekiness here too. Not only my Paul McCartney one, but yeah. And then the next time another format came out, I picked that up too. There's the DVD. So still sticking with Star Wars. Now just another format. There's the DVDs. Another trilogy. Another format comes out. I really cheaped out on this one. This isn't the big one, but the Blu-ray. So there we go. Yet another format. There we go. So I got it. Another Star Wars trilogy. I don't got the prequel ones, but that's the only one I got of these. Otherwise, I got these individually too. So, but yeah, you buy them individually. You buy them in a box set. And that makes sense with McCartney 1, 2, 3. That he put out a trilogy of albums that are kind of similarly themed with kind of that home recording feel to it. And, why not put out a box set of those 3 albums? I know with McCartney 3 especially, we're fresh off the heels of McCartney 3 3x3 edition coming out. I know people were a little sick of it. I mean, they loved it on the initial run with all the different formats you could get in, all the different color vinyl and that. But I think they were a little upset when this came out. Like I said, I absolutely loved it. I accepted it. I'm like, yes, I got my Star Wars trilogies. Now I got my Paul McCartney trilogy here. So here is the box, though. And this is the vinyl set. There was 3 different versions. So you got the limited edition vinyl, which this is, so the colored vinyl. And there was also the standard vinyl. And then there was the 3 CD set. I'll just show you that here quick. I pulled it out just to show. But that's the 3 CD set. That's for another story, another day. So we're not going to look too much more at that. But I probably will do a What's in the Box on that eventually too. But yeah, here is the cover of it. Now, One thing I didn't like about it was how colorful the cover was. And they put the colored vinyl in there, and you'd think, okay, well, we got kind of blues, greens, yellows, oranges, reds. You'd think that might be where they'd go with the vinyl, but no. And that's where my problem lies. I love this cover. I think it's very cool. And this is matte, and then this is all spot varnished on this, so this is all glossy where the lettering is. But there is the spine. Nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. And the back, really not much on the back either, just the 1, 2, 3. See, you'd think that would be how they'd go. Kind of red for 1, which makes sense with the cherries. Kind of fades into green there, but yellow to green for 2. That doesn't really, well, kind of actually, maybe a little. The gatefold, the sand on the beach and the blue sky and the water. And then blue for 3. Yeah, I don't know where you get that from on that. So let's pull this out and see what's in the box though. So now there's nothing in the box. And so yeah, this was on the back. This is what was kind of glued onto the back though. This particular one had no hype sticker because it was the limited edition, exclusive only through his site and like You Discover Music. So usually those exclusives to his site, you don't get the hype stickers on. However, there was a hype sticker for the standard vinyl. I'll get an image of that up there. But yeah, this was on the back just so that way you can see the track listing and that from the albums. And I finally took it off because I thought it's going to stain, the glue's going to stain this and wreck up the back there, which I kind of wrecked it up anyway. I don't know if you noticed that. But yeah, anyways, inside it's just pretty standard for what you would expect. You got McCartney is the first one, of course, in here. And they did try to keep everything pretty true to original packaging. This is very matte on this one. So of course the cover there, I believe the archive and the colored vinyl reissue was very glossy on this, so kind of a difference there. And then of course we got the famous gatefold, him picking his nose down there. I still remember showing my nephews that one day when we were listening to this, and my dad just spotted that the other day too. He goes, "What is Paul doing there, picking his nose?" And I said, "Yep, that is what he's doing. He is picking his nose." But there's the back, of course, and like I said, everything seems pretty typical here, and it really is, aside from the vinyl itself. We'll pull it out, unlike the pure McCartney set, which had his own special inner sleeves plus another inner sleeve that was polyline. This one just comes in this plain white inner sleeve. It does got like some MPL information stuff down there at the bottom, nothing really on the back of it, but pretty true to the original album. And this one is on a clear vinyl. And they did go back to the Apple label on this. And these are the archive masters on this. So the remaster from the archives. So on 1 and 2. 3 is just the standard 3. No different there. But yeah, kind of a milky clear. This isn't the clearest of clears. It's kind of got some swirls in it too. It's kind of interesting for a clear vinyl. But yeah, why they didn't go with a brighter color with how bright of color the cover of the box is, I don't understand. And then kind of unique to the box here too, and they did it with all 3 of the boxes, so the standard vinyl and the CD set all got these too. But they came with this print image from the era of each of the albums. So nice photo there. And then the back had a little write-up on it too. So each one's got that. I think in the box they were kind of all together in the box, but I'm keeping them just with the vinyl, just kind of hold it all together there. And of course, disc 2 is McCartney 3 or McCartney 2, McCartney 3. That's disc 3. McCartney 2 should be disc 2, and McCartney 1, 2, 3. So of course it's disc 2. Oh god, now I'm getting goofy. But anyways, there is the cover. Now this they went full gloss on. So. And let's see, I did the gatefold first. I'll get that out of there. We'll show that kind of last. Well, there's the gatefold, of course. And then there is the back. And did I show the spine? I can't remember. I don't think I showed the spine. I can't remember I showed the spine on McCartney. I'll show it now. Sitting there. There we go. Spine. Spinage done. All right. But let's take a look at the disc. And of course, the inner sleeve on this one. So this is pretty standard to McCartney 2. And this one has got a Parlophone label on it, which is a little different for me here in the US because this was a Columbia label in the US when that came out. So very nice though they went with the UK labeling on it. I think that's great. I think this Parlophone label looks great on this white vinyl too. And yeah, this one is a white vinyl, very white. I guess that when the colored vinyl reissues came out, McCartney 2 was on clear, so I guess that would have made sense to put that on it too. You'd have two clear Paul McCartney 2s. So of course here is the photo that accompanied McCartney 2. And there's the back with a little right up there. And then of course McCartney 3. So yet another version of McCartney 3, but here is the cover. I suppose on this we've been doing the gatefolds, and I forgot to take the photo out again. We'll take that out and show that at the end there. There's the gatefold though. And this is the standard cover on it. So of course there were different variations of the front, the back, the gatefold even, with all the different colors you could get with the initial release, but they just used the standard one here, which makes sense. They are trying to keep it very standardized with this. And of course the McCartney 3x3 edition has McCartney 3 3x3 edition has a totally different cover and back on that one too. But there is the inner sleeve here, printed inner sleeve with all the song lyrics and such on it. And this one again is on a, I believe they just called this like a cream white. So two white vinyls and a clear one, which was also kind of milky clear. But yeah, there's side A and side B. A standard McCartney 3 label on it, just the black label. Yeah, I really, this is where I think the downfall of this is. I am very happy to have this set, yes, but I wish they would have went with some brighter colors for the vinyl, especially with the bright cover of the box. And of course, we're not done quite yet, because this would be what would accompany McCartney 3 in this one. So a nice photo of Paul there. And then the back. So I mean, a nice little package overall, and you got all of them in one place. That's kind of cool. Especially if, say, somebody didn't buy these initially. I think this is a great way for them to just get all the albums all in one. So yeah, just another nice little box there. I'm very happy to have added this to my collection. I have never had any problem with it, aside from the color choices they picked for the colored vinyl in the limited edition. But yeah, there is that one. As for prices on it, the limited edition is getting a little harder to find. I saw it, Paul McCartney's website still does not have it. They do get the standard black, which is $90 there. But I did see it at, I kind of figured it would be available at a pretty notable seller online. And I did find it at the UDiscover store. And it was $100, which I believe is what it was initially too. So just $10 more than the standard black one if you were getting it at retail price. I did see it elsewhere. It seemed to be up to about maybe $200. I saw it for other sellers online selling it. So $100 to $200. If you want to go for the standard black, you can get it for $90 at Paul's website. I'm sure UDiscover's got it too yet, if Paul's site has got it. So we won't mention anything on the CD. I was about to, but we're not going to, because, like I said, I'll save that for another What's in the Box. But that's pretty much it on that, and that is pretty much it on my Paul McCartney vinyl. Of course, in just a couple of weeks here, probably even less, I got to think of where this is coming out here. But yeah, on the 2nd of February, we are getting the next addition to my Paul McCartney collection, and everybody else's, I'm sure, with the Band on the Run 50th anniversary releases. So I have got pre-ordered, I've got the 1 LP, I've got the 2 LP with the underdubbed, and I've got the 2 CD set, all on the way, all coming, and I'm very excited about it. I think this is great that we're getting some new Beatles product right at the beginning of the year. Really solid Beatles product release too, right at the beginning of the year. I'm very excited about it. I think the underdubbed is going to be fun to listen to. And that's probably going to be one of my next videos. So I guess we're going to continue showing my Paul McCartney collection as we unbox those as I get those in. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm sure everybody else is too. Let me know your excitement on that in the comments here. I do want to, before I get rambling on too much, get signing out. Before I do that, though, I do want to thank all my subscribers once again, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got my next videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like, and like I say, if you have stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like, and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on McCartney 1, 2, 3. Were you one of the ones upset that it came out? Or were you, I don't know, just all right, I'll get it, you know, whatever, another Paul McCartney release? Or were you excited to get it? Like I said, to me, it makes sense because it's Star Wars. It's just another format of it. Whenever Star Wars releases on a new home video format, people buy it up. So I don't know about nowadays, but back in the day we did. I guess I kind of stopped at Blu-ray, so but I've kind of stopped collecting that stuff as much as I was before anyway. But I don't know. Streaming for movies works a little better for me than streaming for music. So I'm a little okay with just watching Star Wars off of Disney Plus every time they change it up every month, it seems like. So I guess it makes me want to watch it again to watch the new changes and complain about it. So, but that's being a Star Wars fan. I suppose that's being a Beatles fan too. Whenever there's a new remix or remaster or whatever comes out, or they reissued McCartney 3 for the 33rd time or something. I don't know. So, but anyways, I am getting rambling here, so I'm going to stop that, and I am going to get signing off. I am Beetle Dustino, signing off.